This month's theme is none are free until all are free. And it certainly reminds me of the current state of events and the triggering reality. I really appreciate last week's talk by Reverend Karen, her transparency, her honesty. It really set the tone for me to admit my own triggers, and I've had quite a few this week. So it's affording me an opportunity to go deeper and deeper into my spiritual practice, into the truth of who I am. And when we're talking about freedom, freedom from the bondage of our thoughts, freedom from the bondage of self, freedom from the bondage of judgment, of what I've heard this phenomenon called Doomscrolling. Doomscrolling is when you start scrolling through bad news of doom and gloom and you just can't stop. And it just seems like one of those downhill slalom races where you are rapidly, as my grandmother would say, going to hell in a handbasket. And so oftentimes these events like doom scrolling cause us to lose sight of our hope, of our value. But I was also offered something for consideration this week. It was called the Ubuntu Healing Circle. And I thought, this is very intriguing. Ubuntu is a word from Africa that means I am because we are. That's the literal meaning of it. And I think that's in alignment with none are free until all are free, because it reminds me that my freedom is inextricably connected to your freedom. And in the spirit of the 12-step tradition, of course, carrying the message, helping others, it is a vital part of maintaining that freedom from bondage due to spiritual maintenance, which is about service, about love, about giving. And so I was afforded the opportunity today to be reminded of some spiritual principles, some spiritual values. These come from the Umbangi tradition in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's a communal Umbangi pledge, which basically is a pledge for communal healing. And there are a series of words in the Kigongo language that will be represented at the bottom of the screen by an English translation of these words. And this is an opportunity for all of us to join together in consciousness and to embrace these spiritual principles of taking care of one another. And so it goes like this. In our quest for communal healing, we pledge to, and the first word is salasana. That means to help each other. Tungasana, to build each other up. Lungasana, to teach each other. Vovasana, to speak to each other. Zayasana, to know each other. Lawingasana, to be aware of each other. Bhukasana, to heal each other. Tondasana, to thank each other. Kinsasana, to care for each other. Sevasana, to laugh with each other. Natasana, to carry each other. Zitasana, to be respectful of each other. And finally, Zolasana, to love each other. And so I love the spirit, the essence of those practices those commitments, those agreements for us to join together in spiritual community, to care for each other, to zola each other up, to love each other up. What a blessing it is to be immersed in a spiritual community of one mind, one spirit, one love, joining together in consciousness to create a world that works for everyone, with no one left out. Let us remember our pledge, family, and let us remember that we are one, and none are free until all are free. Namaste.